Welcome back to the Bonner Center. My name is Zach Browning, joining you for the fourth and final time this evening as we have Girls Inc. taking on Circle City Talk for the final game of this quadruple header on this Thursday night on the Near East side of Indianapolis. Girls Inc. and Circle City Talk both looking for their first win of the season. And that's a good start there for Girls Inc. getting the first bucket of the ball game. Two teams that combined 0-3 as that's a putback, second chance opportunity from Amber Harris. She missed the first, missed the second, but was fouled on her second opportunity, the team's third on their first offensive possession of the ball game. Amber Harris averaging 12.5 points per game, 7 rebounds per game so far this season. Her first free throw falls in. Seven points, 8 rebounds last time out for Harris against Be the Hands as she misses the second. Girls Inc. looking to counter left to right. Down low, unable to finish. Cross court. Driving, attacking, poked out by Harris. That was Jordan Smith who lost the ball. Last touched by Smith and Girls Inc. So Circle City Talk will take over possession. Here's Harris. Cross court, catch. Dee Williams drives, sends it the other side of the floor, and that's picked off. Stopping, dishing. Day Harper right side block. She was fouled. That one on the floor. So it'll be a side out here for Girls Inc. Near side, Smith, down low. Moore kicks it out. Left wing three on its way, and it's good. A 5-1 lead as Bree Lloyd knocks down the three. Amber Harris down, tying her shoe on the other side of the floor, attacking. And drawing a foul is Day Harper. She'll head to the free throw line. A couple of shots here upcoming. It's an early 5-1 lead for Girls Inc. over Circle City Talk.
Harper at the line for Girls Inc. Shooting 2.
First one off the mark for Harper. Harper had 10 points, 9 rebounds last time out. It was a 24-point loss to Cynthia Bank, who we saw earlier in the first game this evening. Looked like they might be the favorites on the Queens of the Court side. But 0 for 2 at the line there from Harper. Doubled. Harris gets it down low. Off the glass, no good. Too strong is Shields. But the putback, third time that is the charm there for Circle City Talk, as Amber Harris has all 3 early points for Circle City Talk. That three is off from Lloyd. Rebound underneath, but blocked by Harris. But staying with the play is Harper. She'll launch from 3. That's in and out. Offensive rebound Gilbert, but she saves it right to Harris. Chikamba driving. Floater. That one falls.
80 Williams.
Here's Lloyd. Short corner, driving baseline, turned away, spinning. Kicking to the top of the key, the ball rotates. That's a left wing three that falls short. Rebound falls to Circle City Talk. Here comes Shield, driving right side of the lane. That's a blocking foul. She couldn't get the bucket to fall. But 2 foul shots upcoming here for Shields. First one fell, looking to make it a perfect 2-for-2 trip at the line. Shields does so. A 7-5 lead here early for Circle City Talk. That one's kicked off the leg of D.D. Williams. Both of these two teams looking for that elusive first win of the season. Stepping below the free throw line and launching is Coco Moore. That one nestles its way into the basket. Tied up once again. It's 7 apiece. Chakamba having trouble with it. She just gets it off to Marisha Harris, and now a free throw line jumper is too strong from Shields. Rebounded by Girls Inc. Harper, extra pass into the corner. That three is off. That was Caitlin Gilbert off from deep. Here's Chakamba. Top of the key. Bucks gets it to Williams. Right side elbow. She'll step into an elbow jumper and drill it. Here comes Lloyd. Right side block, the floater off the mark. No deflection. Out of bounds off of Girls Inc. Circle City Talk will take over possession, holding on to a slim 2-point lead. Looks like Girls Inc. setting up in a 2-3 zone here defensively. Shields has it at the free throw line. Looking to distribute it, Chakamba. She'll launch from three and she'll hit. Patty Chakamba, the long-range effort connects. She's one of the leading scorers here at the City League, averaging 18 points per game, tied for third coming into the night. She's off to a strong start as well. Extra pass there, Smith firing it to the left wing where Day Harper answers with a three of her own. 12-10. 7.5 into this game. Chakamba looking to keep it going. She drives. She's turned away. Williams, right side wing, still in that zone, our Girls Inc. Chakamba, right wing, triple on its way. That one hits the rim a couple of times before falling into the hands of Williams. Offensive rebound, Williams to Chakamba, who lays it in at the front of the rim. Here comes Harper. She's hit a three already. Lloyd, down low. Gilbert. And we have a jump ball. Caitlin Gilbert will tip this one off against Shields. Shields versus Gilbert for the jump ball. Good defense there by Shields to get her hands on that one. Ball is tipped. One by Girls Inc. That is a three. Left wing too strong. Here comes Williams. Spinning away from one defender. Keeps her dribble alive. Now picks it up. She needs some help. Flashing to the middle. That's Williams. And she rolls that one in and out. Harper, right side wing. Guarded by D.D. Williams. Sidestep triple. She cans it. Day Harper off to a strong start here in this first half as Chakamba will bring it across the timeline. Far side, that's Harris. Williams flashing to the elbow. Extra pass, left wing three. Chakamba will let it fly and she answers. Patty Chakamba and Day Harper going back and forth here early in this first half. It's a 4-point lead for Circle City Talk. Here's Lloyd. She thought about it. Cross court. Extra pass, Harper three again. Day Harper's third first half three. She's lighting it up from distance. Williams, Bucks, short corner, top of the key now. Here's Harris. Now Chakamba looking to answer, driving. Left hand layup is good. Back and forth they go. Patty Chakamba and Day Harper continuing to try and outdo each other. Crossing over, driving, kicking. Harris, three. That one's off. Jade Harris can't knock down that three as Harris, Marisha Harris, with it. Chakamba, she's left alone. She'll launch. She'll hit again. Patty Chakamba is on fire here in this first half. Circle City Talk up by 6. Harper into the corner. It's Harris. Hasn't used her dribble yet. She'll get it now to Lloyd. Out near the volleyball line. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Lloyd has to put it up. She hits back iron on the 3. Offensive rebound, though, for Girls Inc. and reloading from distance. Harris can't hit. Harper now corrals a long rebound. 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. It only resets to 14. Harper going to have to put something up. 2 seconds to go. She hands the grenade off to Lloyd. Lloyd gets it back to Harper, and that's a shot clock violation. A strong defensive possession there from Circle City Talk. Gilbert will check out for Girls Inc. Harris crossing the timeline, still in that 2-3 zone, more of like a 2-1-2 now defensively for Girls Inc. as that elbow jumper's off. We have a whistle. That's a timeout taken on the floor. Girls Inc. wants to talk things over, trailing by 6. Again, both of these two teams looking for their first win of the season. Girls Inc. 0-1 coming into this contest. Their lone loss of the season came two Thursdays ago against Centier Bank. And again, from what we've seen so far this summer from Centier Bank, they might just be the favorite on the Queens of the Court side of things. Then on the other side, Circle City Talk, they are 0-2, a 9-point loss to Indy Black Professionals 2 weeks ago. Then last week, a 20-point loss to Be the Hands, who came into the night. We were thinking probably the second best team on the women's side, but they got blown out by Centier Bank earlier this evening. Still one of the top teams on the women's side, Be the Hands, but suffered their first defeat earlier tonight. But how about the start to this game from Patty Chakamba? She's been lights out no matter where she gets it. Came into the game tied for the third leading scorer on the women's side, averaging 18 points per game. She's already nearing that mark. And we're not even to the second half yet. That 3 off. Rebound poked out of bounds, last touched by Harris. And it will remain Girls Inc. basketball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Check that. The referees will now change their decision. It went out of bounds off of Girls Inc. So Circle City Talk will take over. Harris will jog it across the timeline. Bucks. Far corner, down low to Harris. Harris, fall-away jumper. Barely grazes the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Chakamba, she's been hot, but she misses that one off the right side of the rim. Rebound, Harper. Harper looking into the front court for that hit-ahead pass, but it was ricocheted out of bounds. Last touched by Circle City Talk, so Girls Inc. will remain in possession of the ball. Moore, near side corner, working against Shields. She drives. She's cut off. Moore still has it inside the three-point arc. Kicks out to the far side of the floor. Smith, baseline jumper. Too short. Rebound cleared by Circle City Talk. Here's Harris. Chakamba. Crossing over. Now Shields in the corner. Down low, Chakamba goes up quickly with the right hand on the left side, and she's got 2 more to her ledger. Smith looking to counter. Girls Inc. in need of a bucket. Don't want this to get out of hand too early, and that's a start right there. Day Harper continues her excellent start to this first half. Another basket there, that time from the mid-range. It is a bit of a 2-1-2 zone here for Girls Inc., kind of morphing into a 2-1-2 and 2-3 relatively fluidly, as Bucks will launch from 3 and Bucks will hit from 3. Becca Bucks is on the board tonight. Her first field goal is a 3 from the far side corner. It's now a 9-point lead for Circle City Talk, and answering from deep is Jordan Smith. That one out near the volleyball line. Smith showing off her range, and Girls Inc. is back within 6. Toeing the line there for Harris as she misses. Harper driving, pulling back, lost her footing momentarily. Now gets it off into the corner. Catch, shoot, three. That one's too long. Rebound out to Chikamba. She has it poked away by Day Harper. 2-on-1 here for Girls Inc. Dump down to Smith. Good defense by Harris. Kick out. Harper, three. It's money. Day Harper cannot miss in this first half. Neither can Patty Chikamba. Their back and forth has been excellent to watch in this first half. Chikamba down low. Bucks. Extra pass. Shields. Front of the rim. She's got it. Good ball movement there against that zone for Circle City Talk. They're back up 5. Smith slowing things down. Far side of the floor. Harper looking to stay hot, but that one rattles in and out. Feels like I haven't seen her miss anything, but that one fell out. Harris. Corner, Bucks back to Harris, down low, just outside the reach of Shields. The right idea there for Circle City Talk, but just outside the reach of Harris. Or just outside the reach of Shields, excuse me. Amber Harris will check out. Dee Williams will return. Here comes Bree Lloyd. She's been quiet so far tonight. Lloyd had 19 last time out against Cynthia Bank, as that one is ricocheted out of bounds. Looks like a zone here from Circle City Talk. Both teams employing a zone defensively, and we have a whistle, a foul down low. Shields going to be tagged, with that one. It's Coco Moore that drove the baseline. Another side out upcoming. Inbounds here. Gilbert lost it, driving towards the basket. Harris attacking all the way to the cup on the right side. She's fouled. Marisha Harris heading to the free throw line. She's had a strong but inefficient start to the season so far this summer as her first free throw falls. 12.5 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and she's been operating the offense, kind of the initiator for Circle City Talk tonight. But Harris shooting just 18% on the year from the field, as both free throws are good. Here's Moore going behind her back. She's doubled. Needs some help, and that one's out of bounds. Last touched by the foot, I believe, of Marisha Harris, as Amber Harris will now check back into the game. Sure will place Becca Bucks. Harper and Smith return for Girls Inc. Inbounds here to Smith. Harper left corner, thought about the three, thought better of it. Here's Moore. Attacking baseline, pulling it back out. Harper, 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Gilbert, now Moore. She doesn't recognize the shot clock's expiring, and that's a shot clock violation. Some more great defense from Circle City Talk. Here's Harris. Over to Amber Harris. Now Chikamba driving baseline, kicking it out, looking for Shields. But she couldn't find her. That's a turnover. Both teams have struggled a little bit with the turnover bug so far in this first half, but on the bright side for both teams, a lot of those have been dead ball turnovers, not a lot of live ball turnovers in this first half, as Bree Lloyd can't hit from the corner. Here's Chikamba. In and out, driving right side. She's fouled. Nice move there by Chikamba, knifing her way to the basket. She's had a very strong first half performance, picking up right where she left off last time out. She had 15 and 7 in that 20-point loss last Thursday to Be the Hands, as she is short on the first free throw. She's been much more efficient tonight compared to what she did last Thursday. Chikamba 6 of 24 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3. She's already hit a handful of threes, and she rattles in the second free throw. Circle City Talk's lead is 8. Here's Harper. She's had it going all first half long for Girls Inc. Now Lloyd. Back to Harper. Catch and shoot 3 on its way. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Amber Harris. Here comes Williams. Down low, Marisha Harris. Cross court, Williams. Drives left side. Down low, Shields. Has a defender on her back. She goes up over the left shoulder with the right hand and finishes. Now a double-figure lead for Circle City Talk. Here's Smith, left wing. That three's off. 8 seconds to go in this first half. Marisha Harris recognizes. She's looking to get it forward. Shields, 3 seconds to go. Shields at the buzzer off the front of the rim. And that's how this first half will come to a close. 34-24, the lead for Circle City Talk over Girls Inc. One of these two teams will pick up their first win of the season here tonight. Will it be Circle City Talk, or will Girls Inc. come from behind for the victory? You have to tune in to the second half on the other side of this break here on the City League Live. Back and set for action here. Second half action, I should say, here from the Bonner Center, Circle City Talk. And Girls Inc. in the nightcap of this quadruple header here on this Thursday evening on the Near East side of Indianapolis. It's a 10-point halftime lead for Circle City Talk over Girls Inc. A large reason for that is Patty Chakamba. She has the ball now to start us off here in the second half. Here's Shields, right side block, attacking. She can't finish. Harris's putback effort is too strong. Here comes Smith. Numbers here for Girls Inc. Harper, baseline jumper off the front of the rim. Amber Harris, left side wing, gives it up to Shields, top of the key. Chakamba, turnaround jumper off the left side of the iron, and here comes Smith. Bounce pass. Moore will slow it down. We'll look to reset things and get it off to Smith. She'll let it fly. That three is off the left side of the rim. Harper trying to save that ball and keep it in bounds, but she was just a tad late. Chakamba was excellent in that first half. Down low here. Here's Harris. Step back. She'll take a three from the corner. She was short on it, and she tried to go get her own rebound, and I think she was ushered out of bounds by her own teammate. It was Marisha Harris and Amber Harris colliding there, and Amber lost it out of bounds, trying to save it. Still looking for our first points of the second half. Here's Moore. Out to Smith. Back to Moore, right elbow. She ducks in. The floater finds the bottom of the net. First basket of the second half for either side. Coco Moore has her floater. Harris, out to Harris. Amber Harris for three. That one rattles off. She gets it back, driving right side, flipping up a shot. She can't finish, but she will be heading to the free throw line for two shots after she was fouled on the right-hand drive. Amber Harris coming into tonight averaging 12.5 points per game and 7 rebounds per game as the free throw misses. Coming off of a performance last Thursday against Be the Hands where she had 7 points and 8 rebounds, but struggled from the floor, just 3 of 11 and 1 of 5 from three-point range. Here's Bree Lloyd after the second free throw fell. Lloyd, front of the rim, and she gets the friendly bounce off the back of the rim. Back to within 7 is Girls Inc. Marisha Harris down low. Shields over that left shoulder with the right hand. A pretty move there by Shields. She's got herself her first bucket of the second half after a strong first half. Here's Harper. Middle of the floor, Gilbert, cross court. Smith will elevate from three, and that one was nothing but net. Jordan Smith, another three. She's got a handful now on the evening, and that one pulls Girls Inc., back to within 6. Amber Harris, right elbow, down low, kick out. Williams, three, short, and we have a over the back call. Going to be called against Patty Chakamba. Good box out there by Jordan Smith. Harper will jog it across the timeline. Down by 6. Girls Inc. with possession. Smith just hit a three. She'll kick it out. Lloyd, she'll try from distance, and she'll hit. Girls Inc. back to within 3 after that Bree Lloyd triple. Harris, Shields, baseline floater. That one falls. Shields has continued to shoot efficiently from the floor. Here comes Harper. Attacking, she's fouled. She was tripped up from behind.
Foul Harris, her second, team second. Bucks back in the game for Circle City Talk.
Becca Bucks will return for the first time in this second half. She'll replace Amber Harris. Bucks, 3 first half points. She hit a right corner three, right where Jordan Smith has the ball now. Smith up to Gilbert. Gilbert working against Bucks, driving right side of the lane. Draws the contact, can't finish, but she has 2 shots upcoming here at the charity stripe. First personal against Bucks. 3rd team foul of the second half against Circle City Talk. Gilbert's first free throw misses. She had 9 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist in that 24-point loss last Thursday, or 2 Thursdays ago, to Centier Bank. She is the team's 2nd leading scorer, but she goes 0 for 2 at the line on that trip. Still a 5-point advantage for Circle City Talk. Williams looking for Shields. She takes a power dribble, goes with the reverse on the left side of the rim. Couldn't finish through the contact, but she was fouled and will head to the free throw line. Already 4 points in the second half here for Shields as that first free throw is good. She's a perfect 3 for 3 at the line now tonight. Averaging just 7 points per game, 7 rebounds per game as well, but has exceeded that season average so far in this one. Second one from Shields, good as well. Circle City Talk has that lead back up to 7. Just over 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Lloyd looking for help. She's got a Harper in the near side corner. Harper had it poked by Shikamba. Outlet now, Shikamba. A foot race between Shikamba and Harper. Shikamba right side, she finishes. Her first bucket of the second half after a spectacular first frame. Shikamba has had it going. She's one of the top scorers here at the City League as Jade Harris's turnaround jumper is off the mark. And here comes Shikamba. Blazing speed all the way to the basket with the left hand. Coast to coast for Shikamba. A steal on the inbounds pass. Harris can't finish. She goes back up. Second effort, she can't finish. She gets a rebound again. Now she'll pull it back out. Looking for Shikamba. That pass intercepted. And a timeout now taken by Girls Inc. Girls Inc. trailing by 11, 45-34 with 12:52 here to play in the second half. Patty Shikamba has left no doubt in this one. She's been fantastic. Day-Day Harper had it going in the first half, but she struggled to find her groove here in the second. It was a 10-point halftime deficit for Girls Inc. The deficit is now 11. Again, both of these two teams looking for their first win of the season. Circle City Talk is 0-2. Girls Inc. is 0-1. Both teams will now break from their huddle. It will be Girls Inc. basketball. Smith will inbound in the backcourt, so get it into Lloyd. Amber Harris back in. Shields will sit for Circle City Talk as Bree Lloyd brings it across the timeline against a zone look defensively here. Lloyd driving right side of the lane. Her left-handed floater is too strong, rebounded by Harris. And here comes Shikamba. Left side, wide open. Marisha Harris is too strong on a left wing three. Lloyd the rebound. A football-like pass into the forecourt. Smith, right corner three, and that one finds the bottom of the net. A great outlet pass there from Bree Lloyd. And Jordan Smith knocks down what I believe is her fourth three of the ball game. Here's Shikamba inside the painted area. Pull-up jumper. She still has it going. Shikamba's been great all night long. Here's Harper. Driving lane to the basket. Blocked from behind by Shikamba. She's doing it on both ends of the floor. Free throw line. Step through. Floater. She can do no wrong. Patty Shikamba has been everywhere. Both ends of the floor tonight for Circle City Talk, and their lead is 12. Floater. Smith. That's off. Shikamba the rebound. She came in averaging 18 points and 7.5 rebounds. Think she's going to improve on both of those averages tonight. She's been everywhere for Circle City Talk. Amber Harris. One dribble, floater, off the back of the rim. Second chance effort is good. Lead is now 14 for Circle City Talk, about 7.5 minutes away from our Elam ending. Harper picks up her dribble. She's got it to Lloyd, guarded by Williams. Back to Harper, corner three, all alone. Harper knocks it down.
3 points.
Girls Inc. needs to string together some stops. The offense hasn't been awful. It's been clicking in some instances. Cross court, here's Bucks. Catch, shoot three off the left side of the rim. Offensive rebound, Shikamba. Her putback effort hit the shot clock. Circle City Talk wanting a shooting foul. It's interesting, Shikamba isn't the one that's clamoring for the shooting foul. It's her teammates that are vouching for her in wanting the foul on her behalf. But instead it'll be called out of bounds off of the shot clock. So an 11-point deficit here for Girls Inc. Chance to cut it to single digits. Harper, she just hit a three from there. She's too strong on that one. Rebound Bucks. Here comes Williams. No numbers, it's a 1-on-5, and Williams is fouled. Gilbert tagged with the reach in there. Sideline out of bounds here for Circle City Talk. Amber Harris. Baseline, cross court, great pass. Bucks launches from three off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Shikamba, and she puts it back in. Patty Shikamba has been spectacular tonight. Scoring, passing, defensively on the glass as well. It's an offensive rebound. Smith launches the corner three. Rebound into the hands of Bucks. She gets it off to Williams. Williams to Harris. Harris will attack left side all the way to the cup. Too strong. Here comes Harper. Numbers 4-on-1 against Amber Harris. She dumps it down low, and that's an easy bucket. The not first or second time around. Gilbert, the third effort, is off too. It's been that type of second half for Girls Inc. They haven't been able to get much to go at all. Meanwhile, Shikamba has remained lights out. The left-handed floater, too short. Amber Harris the rebound, keeps her dribble alive, gets it off to Bucks. Top of the key. Now over to Williams. 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bucks catches, loses, but we have a foul. I believe that's going to be Caitlin Gilbert tagged with that foul. It will be. That is the fourth foul on Gilbert. He's going to have to be careful here down the stretch. Around 4 minutes out from our Elam ending in our target score. Both of these two teams again looking for their first wins of the season. Circle City Talk 0-2. Girls Inc. 0-1. Bucks driving baseline, picks up her dribble. Shields, she'll fire from three. That hit the backboard first before falling off. Offensive rebound, Harris. Her jump shot is off the right side of the rim. Here comes Moore. Extra pass into the corner. Smith from three off the front of the rim. Circle City Talk clears the defensive rebound, and here comes Harris. Gives it up. Williams looking for Bucks. Couldn't find her. It's a turnover, and here comes Gilbert. Numbers for Girls Inc. Day-Day Harper continues her hot shooting night. She's got the corner three to bring Girls Inc. back within 10. They aren't quite going away yet. Circle City Talk has held this double-figure lead for much of the second half. But they haven't been able to put Girls Inc. away as Bucks is fouled down low. That's the fifth personal now against Caitlin Gilbert. I think Gilbert's probably going to head over to the bench now. Jade Harris up to the scorer's table to check in. 2 shots upcoming here for Becca Bucks. Had a 3 in the first half. Looking for her first points of the second. The free throw is off. Jade Harris will indeed now check in for Caitlin Gilbert. Slight delay as Girls Inc. gets a third member of the team onto the lane line ahead of Bucks' second free throw, she hits. The lead is back to 11 for Circle City Talk. It's a long three, and Lloyd knocks it down. Back to single digits. It's an 8-point lead for Circle City Talk between Bree Lloyd and Day Harper. Jordan Smith as well. Plenty of offensive firepower here for Girls Inc. as Chicamba looking to answer, and she does. Patty Chicamba has been unconscious tonight. She continues to pour it on. Here in the second half, we have a whistle, a foul. Coco Moore was attacking the left side of the lane. It'll be a sideline out of bounds for Girls Inc. here, trailing by 11. About 90 seconds away from our Elam ending. Here's Smith. Now Lloyd. She just hit a three. Harper, corner, pump fakes, step back, mid-range jumper. That rolls in. The offense hasn't been the issue here for Girls Inc. Harper, Lloyd, they've all had it going. Smith a little bit as well. It's been the defensive side of things as Shields comes up with a loose ball. Shields, turnaround jumper, that's off. Rebounded by Harper. Bursting into the forecourt. Stepping back, handing it off to Lloyd. Lloyd tried to hesitate. And we have a foul. Thought we were about to get a travel call or a carry call. Instead, it'll be a foul. That'll go against Shields. And Girls Inc. will put it in play from the near side sideline, trailing by single digits. It's a 9-point lead for Circle City Talk. Here's Moore. Driving, right side, block off the glass and in. We've got ourselves a 7-point ball game nearing our Elam ending. Chicamba splitting the defense all the way to the basket with ease. She continues to make it look effortless. Back to 9 is the lead for Circle City Talk. Here's Lloyd. Crossing over, handing it off. Smith attacking baseline. Floater off the front of the rim, rebounded by Circle City Talk. And they will take a timeout, which will force us to our Elam ending and will give us our target score. Target score will go up as 68 points as Circle City Talk will take this timeout. Circle City Talk 9 points away from their first win of the season. They've had a tough start to the season, and it hasn't been all their fault. They've had a tough start to the season schedule-wise, facing two of the tougher teams on the Queens of the Court side of the bracket. Indy Black Professionals and Be the Hands are the two losses so far this season for Circle City Talk. Two of the top teams on the women's side. And the Circle City Talk team is talented, especially with Patty Chicamba. She came in as tied for the third leading scorer in the City League. And she has put up a big-time performance tonight, up over 20 points. I don't have the official numbers, and I'm not going to guess, as Harper is called for a kickball violation. Now, again, it's been a fantastic evening of hoops here at the Bonner Center. This is game 4 of our quadruple header. The nightcap between Circle City Talk and Girls Inc. Marisha Harris over to Williams, right side wing, down low. Chicamba fouled as she tried to gather in the entry pass. See if they tag Harper or Lloyd with that foul to go against Day Harper.
Foul Harper for second, team 6.
Second foul against Harper, 16 foul, so one more, and Circle City Talk will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Marisha Harris taking a screen from Shields, now getting it over to Williams. Williams down low to Amber Harris. Power dribble inside left side of the rim, and that's too easy for Amber Harris. Left side. That layup's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Gilbert. And she'll head to the line.
Fallon Williams, her first. Team 6. 2 shot.
61-50 as the first free throw misses. I believe here at the scoreboard here at the Bonner Center, they added those last 2 points to the wrong scoreboard, the wrong score tally. Looks like they've got it fixed now as Gilbert misses the second free throw. Far side of the floor, Williams into the corner. Shields will launch from 3. That one's long, and that ball will trickle out of bounds. Last touched by Shields and Circle City Talk, so Girls Inc. will take over possession. Here's Smith. Still within reach for Girls Inc. as Lloyd launches from 3. That's off the left side of the iron. Rebound cleared by Circle City Talk, and here's Marisha Harris. Crossing over against Gilbert. Here's Shields. Free throw line. Looking for Chakamba. She can't get it there. Amber Harris will launch from 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Smith. She's going to pull from 3. Offensive rebound. Harper is there to clean up the miss. Day-Day Harper has been spectacular tonight. Her team is down by 9, but she's been fantastic. Chakamba will pull from 3. She is short from the left side wing. Circle City Talk has gone quiet offensively here in this Elam ending. Pump fake. Harper driving left side of the basket. She finishes. Girls Inc. back to within 7. Here's Williams. Gets it off to Chakamba. Gotta think things have to run through Chakamba here if you're Circle City Talk. She's spearheaded the attack all game long. Chakamba picks up her dribble. Down low. Shields. Push shot off the front of the rim. Chakamba grabbed the offensive rebound and was fouled by Harper. That's team foul number 7, I believe. So it should be a 1-and-1 upcoming here for Patty Chakamba, who has been a star on the floor tonight here at the Bonner Center. Target score again is 68. Chakamba 1-and-1 here. First free throw is nothing but net. Circle City Talk has done a good job of keeping Girls Inc. pretty much at arm's length throughout the entirety of the second half as Chakamba goes 2 for 2. Within 5 of victory is Circle City Talk. Cross court. Here's Harper. Moore driving. Front of the rim. She goes up. Misses. Grabs her own rebound. Kicks it out to Lloyd. Lloyd driving. Backing down her defender. Gets it off to Moore. Moore. Long 2-pointer. Rattles home. Seven-point ball game. Jordan Smith tasked with the ever-difficult challenge of guarding Patty Chakamba, who's all the way to the basket. She lost it momentarily, grabbed it, and put it back in. Good defense initially by Smith to poke the ball free, but Chakamba stayed with it, and her team's within a possession of winning. Lloyd, space at the volleyball line, drives right inside the three-point arc, hesitates. Underneath the basket, spinning, left hand, too strong. Long rebound out to Harris. Chakamba takes a look at the scoreboard. We'll see if she wants 3 and the win, or if she'll look to attack the basket. Chakamba crosses over. Right side. Slows down. Stops and scores. Unstoppable tonight. Patty Chakamba has been unbelievable. It's a travel there on Gilbert. Chakamba looking to cap off what has been one of the best individual performances we've seen all season long on either the men's or the women's side. We just saw Darius Adams look like a superhero to push his team to victory in the last game. Chakamba trying to lead her team to victory here. That's a turnover, though. Chakamba lost it out of bounds. underneath the basket. Moore, kick out. Her three is off, rebounded by Shields. Chakamba has it. Her team leading by 11. She crosses over, loses it on the floor. Shields wrestling with Gilbert. Chakamba somehow comes away with it, and she's fouled.
Team's
18 foul. Harper will have a 1-and-1 now upcoming here at the line.
line with a 1-and-1.
One and one here for Chakamba. Her team 1 point away from victory, and she seals the deal. An otherworldly performance in that one from Patty Chakamba. She was spectacular as Circle City Talk claims their first victory of the season, a 68-56 win over Girls Inc. to cap off what was a fantastic Thursday night of hoops here at the Bonner Center. Circle City Talk improves to 1-2 on the season. They're back in action next Thursday when they take on undefeated 2-0 Horizon League. Meanwhile, Girls Inc. drops to 0-2. They'll take on Pace, who is 0-3 next Wednesday, back here at the Bonner Center. 68-56, the final score. It was a fantastic evening of hoops. A couple of men's games, a couple of women's games, but 4 fantastic games of basketball here in the Near East Side of Indianapolis. The City League continues to deliver. I want to give a shout out to Jackson, my main man. He sat by my side all evening long to operate the camera and give you all that crystal clear shot of the game that you saw all evening long. But I've been Zach Browning saying so long, have a fantastic weekend, and have a safe 4th of July.